Enjoying the darts. They've had their Christmas pub. And settling down nicely to what has not been a classic, it's got to be said. Steady darts rather than spectacular. Walsh started brilliantly, but he's gone off the boil. Lost 3 legs in a row. And really has to rediscover that early form. Started the match with a 14-darter rod, and no sign of rediscovering those magical moments.
Nope. And since then, the dartist formerly known as Have It has let Mark Walsh have it with both barrels, because Newton, since that loss of the opening leg, has only lost 2 other legs and won 6 himself, so got a real grip on proceedings. It's been a pretty good year for Wes Newton, to be fair. Reached the semi-finals at the Grand Prix in Ireland, hit a 9-dart leg against Justin Pipe in the match play in Blackpool. And as you mentioned before, John, reached the final of the European Championship in the summer. So a decent season.
Yes, talking of 9-darters at Blackpool, I had a nice message off Freddie Flintoff over Christmas. Really enjoying the darts, living back in the north now in Cheshire. No doubt watching now.
No doubt, reprising his famous shout of "Go on, Van Gerwen!"
85.
He'll have plenty of chance to shout that tonight against Colin Lloyd as the Green Machine, MVG, returns to action.
Oh, this is nice. This is more like Walshy.
140.
Well, at his very best, he'd have put another one in, but good sign that he's rediscovering where that red bit is.
28.
He breaks the throw here, Rod. Then he has to hold in order to make sure he stays in this match. But he's got to break the throw here. Careless darts again. Yes, gets him down. It'd get me down if I did that. And I do it all the time, Rod, to be honest.
Well, he leaves a 2-darter, but can Newton produce here? This has been a shoddy leg from Newton. That was the 17th dart he's thrown, and after 18 darts to have left 110 ain't great.
There's one thing missing from Newton's game, discernible. I'll come to it in a moment as we look at tops now for Walsh to break the throw. Well, he's got a loop of 20, and there is such a game as loop. He's got it. Now, Newton, and I was going to suggest he's not got the killer instinct, and there again, you mentioned the Mardle trait of going in the 5. And it's not just Wayne who did that, it's all players have done it, but Wayne's probably the best example of the drift, and it hasn't helped him at all. Lost the killer instinct that he had against Scott Rand.
Tops for Walsh, much better than his earlier attempt. Oh.
20.
Well, you never fancied it after the second one, John, because the first one was nigh on perfect, and then to go further north was a mad miss, and then even worse. 8 for Newton.
Yeah, he's good on double leg, Wes Newton. He's held his throw, 4 legs in a row. He got away with that one, in fairness. And Walshy now struggling. The element of his game that got him to the 3rd round is now letting him down there. 27% as against 35, and 7-3 the score in legs. That's how much better Wes Newton has been, and he's not been brilliant with an average of 84.6. Rod, you wouldn't say that was brilliant.
No, far from it. Walsh, remember, coming into the match was doubling out at 50%, so he's been half of that rate.
Yes, it's got to him now. He's got it into his head. And I was talking earlier in the match about the confidence that you have when you know you're hitting those doubles. And it's been drained away from Walshy. There you are at Sky Sports Darts. Contact us on Twitter. And any one of those 3 Twitterers above are are ready to receive
100.
your message.
Well, Walsh would probably
91.
feel he might be more accurate throwing a fork at the double 20 in the moment, because he's been all over the place on that target. It's that target that's cost him more than any other, because he would have won the first set had he hit it. Should have won that last leg
60.
had he hit it.
Wager require 170. $100.
Oh, how he could do with another one.
100.
Well, it leaves 100, but he's got to rely on Newton here, being generous. 52 left. Double 16. Well,
54.
he was being generous, but
Wager require 100.
purposely.
Well, half a chance. Big chance. Two at this target that keeps eluding him. On a change of scenery to double 10.
90.
Same result though.
Wager requires 16.
And that double 8 at the moment is Wes Newton's. It belongs to nobody else. A worried look on Walsh's face. His game has gone. He's tentative on the trebles, and he's, well, doubtful on the doubles. And there, the result, 2-0, 2-0. And 5 legs on the trot now to Wes Newton. 8-3 in legs, the
25.
score. If it were match play, be well on his way to victory. It's not, but he still is, Rob.
Yeah, the staggering thing is that Mark Walsh won the first leg on Wes Newton's throw in 14 darts, but there's been nothing since, really, has there? 2 darts to win the set, double top, and from then the tungsten tide turned, and the Fleetwood Flyer has got a grip. We've had
64.
just 2 180s in the match so far. What price we have? At least 22 tonight, John. Anderson, 19.
I reckon by the third leg they'll have doubled it at least. There's the potential there
96.
for a quite remarkable darts match, folks. You know, it just makes me feel all excited. Anderson against Barnwell.
54.
Stand up if you love the darts.
Well, the bookmakers setting the line at either side of 17 180s. Anderson at 19 in the last round, a record for any match outside a final. Barney had 8 in his first round match, which was a 3-set game when he averaged 108. So it could almost be any number.
If it goes the full 7 sets, Rod, I think it's inevitable that there's going to be more than 17
Wager
180s.
require 100.
But anyway, back to this match. Newton wants 100 with time on his side. Through high,
60.
hoping to go in the double rather than aiming for it.
Walsh is so far behind here that Wes Newton will get the chaise longue out for a rest here, because he's so far in front. He wants double top for the third set. Yes, Wes, 3-0 up and coasting into the quarterfinals with the minimum of fuss. He really is making this look far too easy. And Mark Walsh, you almost got the feeling here, John, that Mark Walsh wouldn't be too disappointed if Newton won this set so he could get off stage. He's that downbeat, that down in the dumps, and shortly that down and out.
Yes, you're right, Rod. It's been a disappointing Mark Walsh today. Started well, did little wrong in the first set. His 2 darts at tops for the set. Had they have gone in, then he'd have been well and truly in the match, and who's to know what the score would have been now had he struck those with one of those 2.
60.
But since then it's been downhill, down Harry Hills, I dare say, you could say. For Mark Walsh, he just lost the zip, hasn't he?
40.
Yeah. Harry Hill on Muswell Hill. Here's the bounce out. It tried to force its way in, but it couldn't get there.
Got to say, they're very convincing. Look like Harry Hill, every one of them. It's possible that one of them is, of course. Though I doubt it.
96.
Yeah, Mark Walsh just really hasn't shown up today. He played pretty well in his last couple of games.
34.
Nothing too dramatic, but he looked very solid, and today averaging 78. And, well, at this level, John, that is only going to lead to one thing, and that is a very heavy defeat.
That's right. The unfortunate Andy Jenkins had an inferior average to that, but Walshy is a better player than 78.55. Simple as that. But it ain't gone right for him today. And it's not yet. It's not yet over, of course, the match. So we shouldn't be writing him off completely. But it's going to be tough. He should win this leg.
83.
I have met.
Mark, you require 63.
Okay, 63. To win his first leg in 6. 14. Tops. Has he got the confidence to hit it?
23.
No.
Where's your requirement? 141.
Should get another 3 at it.
He should, but his reaction suggests to me that he doesn't believe he'll be getting it. As I say, he was brilliant in the earlier games. He will have another shot at this to hold his throw in this
You require 40.
fourth set. Too low. Not hit this yet as far as I can recall, but has hit this before. Needs to hit it now. Double five.
First leg.
And Walsh